everybody, welcome to Blue Dragon Game with me, your host Andrew, for a brand new 40k Conquest video. This week we've got issues 15 and 16. Right, I know I've been saying I'll do these like every 2 weeks, so that means I'm going to do them whenever I get the 2 books. I haven't got the models with them this time because they're currently getting painted at the moment, but I paint them in a special location, so that means this, where I am now, is my videotape room. My painting room is right next door, which I cannot bring them out because they're at the moment drying. I've got, last week was the bubonic plague festerer. Now I used him in battle the week that we had him, brand new, straight off the sprue onto the battlefield, and he died in turn 3. But the battle did win. It was by his gracious sacrifice on his first ever game that won me that battle against the Grey Knights. But then this week's is Intercessors, Hellblasters, and Intrepper. So the first one of your jump pack. So should we do, we'll do 15 first. So in issue 15, you get a bit about the Malignant Plague Crawlers. If you don't know what Conquest is, it's a collection, but you get week by week. It is, which helps you build your first ever 40k army. It'll be either Death Guard or Imperium. But the Imperium ones can be painted whatever. Death Guard can be painted Death Guard, unfortunately. A bit about the weapon that the bubonic plague festerer do. The Horus Heresy, the Emperor, Horus, the Traitor, and Sanguinius, the 9th Legion of the 9th Legion's Primarch, also known as the Blood Angels, dead on Horus's floor as the Emperor's coming up with his massive sword to go and chop off his traitor son's head for it. During that battle, the Emperor was wounded and ended up getting stuck on the Iron Throne. Horus died, and the Black Legions now spread across the universe, killing off whatever they can find. But now the great man himself, with that, the Emperor no longer has that, so it now belongs to Rabute Gilliman of the Ultramarines. The Blood Angels lost this Primarch that day, but they gained the Black Rage, only given after the psychic scream of their Primarch. The battles of the Horus Heresy with the Ultramarines versus the Screaming Skulls? Yeah. I think that's what they're called. Assault of Eyes. I can't say that one. The Ultramarines with one of the many side chapters of the Death Guard. You can have Death Guard green, or you can do them paler colour. How to build the Death Guard? So basically you need your glue and your clippers and paint him. He's currently getting painted at the moment. Tutorial 14 of how to use characters. 2 new date sheets Death Guard, which would be your bubonic plague festerer and the floated Blight Spitter. Oof. He was also pretty nasty in that battle. Different types of weapons. Your pistol, you have assault, your grenade, your rapid fire, and your heavy. Now, if you've been playing Warhammer 40k for a while, or if this is your first time, I'll now go over these for you. A pistol is basically short range thing and a sidearms any of your men. If you're playing Intercessors, I would suggest putting pistols on them when it comes to Overwatch. If you got pistols, that means you just go bang, bang, and just keep shooting them with pistols and see if you can kill any if your guns don't work. Assault are used during the charge phase, which means if you got assault weapons, you don't have to take a minus if you're shooting. If you can assault, you can charge, and you don't take any penalties for shooting. No, you can advance and take no penalties on shooting. Then, flamers, certain sort of pistols, and certain other weapons. Grenades, basically, you can use a grenade or you can use a weapon. Grenades come in frag, crack, and shock grenade. That one, I believe, is the frag, that's the crack, and that's the shock grenade. Each one of them is really good in combat. They deal multiple different damage, because against the grenades, I used a crack missile, which is basically the grenade but into a missile form, and it devastated whatever it came up to, because that does D6 more wounds, and that does the exact same thing. D6 wounds. A rapid fire weapon means if it's in half the range of the weapon, so like say it's like strength, like range 30. If you're there in like 15 inches, you can rapid fire and just shoot the gits to hell. Heavy, you take a -4 unless they have ability to know heavy weapons. Heavy weapons are your rocket launchers, some heavy flamers. Basically, if they have the heavy word in them or they sound big, they'll give you a minus. Like, only things that are big and heavy, I think, are actually my Dreadnought's weapons, but he gets a minus because if he moves and all that with him. So yeah, it's pretty hard. How you identify them: your range, type. S is strength. AP is arm penetration. D is damage, and ability tells you the effect of the weapon. Like plague knives, you get to re-roll certain guns. Or when this you will suffer a mortal wound, so like that. A bit more about the mission brief, and then there. Issue 17, our next one will be a crate. From the back of issue 16, we find out that we're getting 2 new paints in issue 18, which is Raglan Flesh and what's it called? Mephiston Red. Right, issue 16. I know it's a bit loose at the bottom, so don't blame me. I was painting with it yesterday, kind of open, but I'll put in the folder afterwards. Intrepids. Intrepids basically jump pack guys who get to ball around the battlefield, have the fly keyword, so that means you get to learn about this time. The fly keyword does come in handy with some missions, like like say if you want to be evil, you can jump over your opponent, you can fly across the battlefield if you want to be super evil. This is what they look like in battle. You can glue them to them like I did my first 3, but this way I let hang up by himself, because that means he's easier then to paint and I don't have to glue him on. They wore gear being a heavy jump pack, a assault bolters they got here, boost pads to help them to fly, jump pad, they can have plasma. They can have multiple different things. How to build them: you get a squad of intercessors that you have to build. You got 2 of these guys, so you got A and B. You got one of these themselves. I chose the 50-inch. 50mm, not 50-inch. 50mm stand for it, so it'd be not too big and not too tall, so it's just right. How to paint them. Oh yeah, and Hellblasters. Hellblasters are good if you just want to be evil to your opponent. It's like -1. It's like -4 weapons. How to paint all them. You paint them in order of how you build them. So you basically you paint your intercessors, him, then your Hellblasters. Just means it's completely weird. Take and hold ability. This is tutorial 15. Fly keyword tutorial 18. How to use those. Date sheet 3. Just to be evil. And that's it. So, yeah. So that's those 2. In my next video, which will be another 2 weeks, so that'll be just after Christmas, because Christmas is next week. I'd like to say, have a very Merry Christmas to all of you. If I haven't done a video by then, I might be doing one on a video on Christmas Day. And it won't be released until Boxing Day because of time restraints and all that. And plus, if you do it the day after that, it gives you guys time to enjoy your Christmas before I do something. So that means both of us can enjoy. Because even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm still a person and I want to celebrate some things as well. Because after Christmas then, I'm having a week on knuckling down my exams. My next video will be what I got for Christmas for Warhammer. I know I'm getting an Imperial Knight, but I'm also going to show off my brother's Knight as well to show the difference between the two of them. What's now? After that, then we'll probably show where I got my brother's secret Christmas present between you and me, between you and I. It was actually from this codex, and everyone knows it. It's the Imperial Knights. And I went through it going, oh, what can I get him? What can I get him? Because I know, because I actually asked for it, and so did me and my brother, and I was there when it came. I am sorry for kids. It went up to Santa as well. I was there when it came. It was just to make sure, because I'm one of Santa's little helpers. But if you're older, you know where it is. If you're older. I tried to find it. My brother ordered this off Santa. It's came the other day and we sent it off to him, which is the Knight Valiant, which is got a flamer and a spear with 4 missiles and a heavy gun. We are using this house, by the way. It is the House Turan. I can't say it. It's really hard to pronounce. But I've gone with, if I can find an image of it, I've gone with that one, which is a nice knight to have, because it's the long range one, put it right at the back end of your field. And my brother's gone with, if I can find it, that one. I mean, it's the Amateur Warglades, like I was talking about before, which I talked about one of my earlier videos. But when we get this fully sorted out, I will do an entire army review on the Imperial Knights. The Imperial Knight army is one of the hard ones to get because these guys like 100 quid pop, but we had off Amazon, which is a lot more cheaper. These guys are 45 quid a pop. I think that one was 85 odd pound. £89 and 50 pence, or 99. No, £59 dead on. £85 dead on that was, and these two were These guys be here are from 45 wherever you get them, but I'll say only Warhammer shops do these because I go to my local one. The only thing they have the ones with the guns. Which do they have on here actually? I'll use something to show you the difference. Canis Rex. I'm thinking about getting him Canis Rex because he looks so cool. Yeah, there's the other one, which is the Amateur Helgen. I think that's how you say it. I can't pronounce it very well. Watery. I decided to get my Brody just off me as a little helper to our army. This. Now, I know it's Fortress, and I know it's 4 points just to have it. And I know it has nothing else, just the abilities. But when you read the Imperial Knights, it's basically a docking station. So that means me and my brother have an idea of a battle that we want to do. It's called, we're naming it, Capture the Knight. Or Capture the Brute. The whole point of the army, the whole point of the game is, the knight is that station is going to be in the center of the board, and me and him both have to get to it. We have to, but we only allowed to move if we kill men. If we can kill men, if we can't kill anyone, we're not allowed to move. Now, my brother likes using Blood Angels all the time, but I'll be using my Death Guard just to be a bit more fun to him because they both are close combat armies. Me and my brother actually follow this one all by ourselves. It's going to be a personally built game. If you want us to do it and put it onto YouTube, please put a comment down below. Please put down below that you want to see the battle, and I'll see what I can do. By the way, this will not be on a tabletop. It'll be on the floor. Sorry, I don't have a big enough table. Or if I can I can borrow a small enough table and do a small one. So it'll be like kill team mission. Do you want me to do a full game or conquest? No, kill team. Because I do a kill team way, but kill team size with 30k ones. That means like only troops and a HQ. Or if you want to do it something like that, like one elite. Honestly, tell me want it small, so let me say like how many things would I take, like how many troops, how many elites, how many heavies that we can take. How many fast attacks? Oh, not fast attacks, bro. Doesn't have any fast attacks. Yeah. So basically, troops, elites. I don't have any heavies, but I got fast attacks. So tell us what each one of us you want us to do. Yeah, my brother's got heavies. I got fast attacks. So you can say like he can have heavies, I can have fast attacks. Just be evil, like stuff like that. But yeah. So please comment in for that battle. I want to see it, like, if you want this too, we can sort out like huge battles. I am trying to sort out myself to go on to another YouTube channel called Warhammer, was a Bear World Gaming. If you want to check out their channel, they're an awesome one. They're a local shop to me. Bear World Gaming. I have done something for them in the past. It was a it's a kill team kill team mission. It would be Space Marines versus Necrons, and you get to see how well my army can do against the forces of the evil forces of the Necrons. So come on. It was quite a fun game as a gamer. Yeah, that's all from me today. Please like and subscribe for more conquest video, more Warhammer content videos. Please tell me what else you want me to do. This is a gaming channel. I don't just do Warhammer. If you want me to do Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, Magic the Gathering, any of those, please leave me a comment down below. And please, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.